Excellencies, distinguished participants, all protocols observed, greetings from the warm heart of Africa, Malawi, where I am virtually speaking to you from, not by choice, but due to persistent visa barriers that we in the global south continue to face. These challenges are not merely logistical, they are structural in nature and they affect our full participation in global decision-making spaces such as this. Yet despite this, our commitment remains unwavering. We are here, we are engaged, and we are ready to act. It is a profound honor to speak on behalf of Malawi, and with a deep respect for our current chairperson, Timor-Leste, and the entire LDC family. Malawi has had the privilege to chair the LDC group through the 2024-2025, and earlier in the year, we handed over the leadership. That experience taught us one truth. Our strength lies in our collective voice and our shared agency. Allow me to sincerely thank the government of Austria for hosting this important dialogue and to acknowledge our partners who continue to stand in solidarity with least developed countries, not just in words, but in actions as well. Your Excellencies, in Malawi, as in many LDCs, the climate crisis is not an abstract. It is not a headline. Unfortunately, it is a lived reality. It is the farmer watching his crops fail after a prolonged drought. It is the family displaced overnight by floods. It is the rising heat stretching already fragile healthy systems. And yet, despite contributing the least to this crisis, we continue to bear its heaviest burden. We are also accurately aware that global financing landscape is tightening. ODA budgets are under strain and priorities are now shifting. But let me be clear, this is a precise moment when support for the most vulnerable must not retreat. Instead, it must be strengthened. This is why Life AR represents something different and something very necessary and critical at this moment. It is an initiative designed by LDCs and for LDCs, grounded in trust, country ownership, efficiency, and effectiveness. We are working to ensure that at least 70% of climate financing reaches local levels, the grassroots levels where impact is most immediate and most needed. By using national systems, and this means not bypassing the systems, we are building institutions, reducing inefficiencies, and delivering results. Countries like Malawi are already seeing the tangible outcomes. In a constrained financing environment, this is not just a moral choice. It is a smart investment. However, Your Excellencies, to move from promise to scale, we must be candid about what is needed. Malawi and the LDC group have 4 clear asks that we wish to make. The first is our call for predictable, long-term financing for Life AR and similar country-led initiatives. Short-term, fragmented funding cannot deliver long-term resilience. We need to move from piecemeal financing. Secondly, we also wish to urge partners to increase the share of climate financing that is grant-based, not loan-based. We cannot build resilience by accumulating debt. Thirdly, we ask for direct access to finance through country systems with simplified procedures. Trust in our institutions must translate into action, not just policy language. Finally, We call for investment in local capacity and institutions such that resilience is not imported, but built and sustained from within. Your Excellencies, Life AR stands at an important juncture with its 2026 to 2030 strategy and transition to an independent LDC-owned facility. This is an important opportunity to reshape how climate financing works, making it more equitable, more effective, more accountable to those it is meant to serve. Where I come from, Malawi, there is a saying that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. The journey to a climate resilience future is long, but it is one we must and can travel together. Malawi and the entire LDC family extend our hand in partnership. Let us march with urgency and with action. Let us match commitments with delivery, and let us ensure that no country in the LDC, no community is left behind. I thank you.